Hey YouTube, so I'm back with like a second video this morning. My last video it started off with success, but then all these other ideas started flooding my mind. And see, I'm not the type to come on here and start, like, I could sit here and I could come up with a subject and I can write down exactly how I want to do it. But I love to ad lib. I love to talk. So how it comes out is how it comes out. It can come out harsh and brash. That's just my Sagittarius rising. It can come out, very stern, I mean, hey, it is what it is. Sagittarius and me, she don't be playing. She be like, yeah. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. I couldn't help but laugh because I was thinking about this grumpy octopus that a friend had bought me or whatever, and about a couple of different skits that I was gonna make or whatever, because I'm gonna eventually start making those. And also I got some other funny videos and clips and stuff that I was gonna start making and stuff like that. I just have to start finding time. I need to stop telling myself, oh, I don't have time, just because I'll be working like 12 hours and then it's like 6 days a week. But that's only because right now, I'm just essentially just motivated and ambitious and stuff like that. But let me tell y'all though, right? Affirmations are the truth, and I wouldn't speak on it unless I myself have tested the theory. Now, along my spiritual journey, I would hear people talk about affirmations, and this and that, right? So there was this guy that I listened to on YouTube. Shout out to what is his channel? I can't think of his channel right now. But anyways, so he was talking about how money is energy. And I was like, money is energy? Because, I've always felt like I should already been wealthy. I feel like I deserve to be wealthy. I can picture my dream life. Everybody's dream life is different. And see, that's the thing, right? Like, for example, I love animals. Therefore, I always wanted a horse, So if I know that a horse costs like $3,000-$4,000, and that's just to get the damn horse, right? That doesn't include veterinarian bills and costs. I don't know how much it costs to get their hooves and the horseshoes, and they gotta be bathed. They have to eat, and then they have to have like a stable or whatever, right? So it's like all of this costs money, right? So then it's just like I start, Googling like how much all this stuff costs. It costs, the horse itself is $3,000 to $4,000, right? That's at minimum. That doesn't include everything else that comes along with this horse, right? And then it's like, I'm the type that if I have an animal, I'm going to have it from a baby until it dies. So I don't even know how long horses live, but I see a lot of Black people out here in Texas and they have horses and stuff like that. And I really just want to be like, can I go riding? Can, tell me about a horse. How'd you get a horse? I just want to ask all these questions, but I'm not that like outgoing to just go up to them and just have a conversation. Now, sometimes I can be, but for the most part, not really. I'm more of a introvert in a way where I'm just like, I'll just kind of go and Google the information, right? That's just kind of how I am. However, right? So this is the second part to the other video that I made. I think I labeled it like success morning rant, something like that. Now, what I was getting at was like, so I was doing these affirmations where I would say I'm getting richer and richer every day. I am worthy of receiving money, and that I am receiving money. Because when you're trying to manifest, you have to speak present words. You have to. You can't be like, I hope, I wish, I desire. You can't, nah. That's going to fuck up the manifestation. You got to say, I am. You have to leave that alone. I'ma pop you. Leave it alone. Um, leave it alone. So you got to say I am, I have, I can, no, don't even say I will, because I will is like future tense. You want to speak in the present tense, like right now in this moment. So I did these money affirmations. I said them 3 times every morning for about 30 days. 21 days, it takes 21 days to create a habit. So to be honest, I did these money affirmations for 21 days, but I kept it going a little longer until it got embedded into my subconscious mind, because your subconscious mind never sleeps. It's always awake and recording everything. So you got to remember, what you speak, it shall be. You know what I'm saying? That is also why I'm very careful of the words I speak, because you can speak things into existence that you may not want to happen. So anyways, I did these money affirmations for like about 30 something days. And this guy, so he created this money vortex thing, all right? It's like 3 things. I think I paid close to, well, no, that's including this book that I'm reading too. So altogether it was like $300, right? I'm like, shit, okay, well, if money is energy, then energy should come back to me, because I am energy. I am magnetism. You're magnetism too, as long as you have a soul, because not everybody has a soul. So, and what I mean by not everybody has a soul, have you ever looked into somebody's eyes and their eyes look absolutely lifeless, like nobody's home? That is a soulless vessel. So that's just a little tidbit for that. I've encountered several or many soulless vessels. I don't know if they sold their soul or if they are an android, a bot. I don't fucking know. Don't really give a shit. But whatever. You're just here taking up space and you need to get out my face. So, back to what I was talking about with the money affirmations. So, as long, you have a soul, so therefore you have magnetism. You can magnetically pull anything to you. And it comes with the faith of believing. I started speaking things into existence. Now, y'all know how I feel about the church, the Bible, Jesus, all of that. However, when you decode the Bible and you actually pick out certain things that actually make sense, like as a man thinketh so is he, you also have to be mindful of your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So let me give you an example. So, right? So I grew up like a tomboy and everything like that. And, a couple people, guys were like, you act like a guy, but you're not a guy. And I had no clue what the hell they meant and what they were trying to say, but they didn't have the correct vocabulary, is that even though I am physically a woman, my energy was the energy of a man, like masculine energy. And when I thought about it, or, I started reading a bunch of stuff and everything like that, and I started thinking about it, I said, but we all have duality. So we all have masculine and feminine energy inside of us. I just been more so in my masculine energy majority of my life because I had no idea that there was a such thing, right? So then I started doing feminine affirmations for like 21 days or longer, right? Let me tell you, I noticed while I was at work, I was going to one of my stores or whatever that I was delivering to, because, I'm a truck driver or whatever. So I was delivering to one of my stores and I'm walking and I just happen to be looking at my reflection and I just see my little, I don't know how to describe it, but my walk changed subconsciously. My walk changed. It's like, I don't know, it's more of a dainty, feminine walk. Not to say that, my walk was masculine or nothing like that, but there's more femininity to it. You know what I'm saying? I also noticed that You know, people hold doors open for me. You know, even if I'm on my way walking into the store, it's like they'll run to the door and hold it open. So I'll kind of jog a little bit because I don't want them just standing there waiting on me or anything, you know. But I'll be like, thank you. They open the door on my way out. You know what I'm saying? And it's like almost every time I go to a store, a man, it doesn't matter his race, he opens the door, either, you know, for me to go out or to come in. Now, my biggest problem that I know was always receiving or allowing somebody to open the door. Like somebody could open the door being polite, but I would push the other door, you know, like, oh, I got this type stuff. But it was all subconscious, right? So that's all I'm saying about affirmations and manifesting something. So me doing my little feminine affirmations, it just simply embedded in my subconscious mind more feminine nature. I'll say that, right? So it's like more men, a more specific type of man that I'm trying to attract is coming my way, is what I'm trying to say, right? Now, am I looking for anything? I'm not looking, but I'm attracting. That's that's my goal behind those affirmations, is to attract. Because again, I am magnetism. So as a magnet, I'm like, let's say I'm the positive charge. I'm looking for that. That makes me a proton. That means my masculine counterpart is going to be the electron that I'm trying to attract. You know, if you didn't know this, this is how I look at relationships in terms of atoms. An electron is always chasing the proton. Well, I see myself as the proton and the guy is the electron. It is what it is. Now, I'm not saying that like men should necessarily chase women or nothing like that. I'm just simply saying that, okay, let's break down what an atom is. An atom has parts: a proton, a nucleus, a proton, an electron. Shit, god damn it. Proton, electron, and a neutron. I'm sorry. I knew it started with an N. I told y'all it's early in the morning. I'm still waking up, but I got so much to share, right? So that's what I was trying to say. Electron, proton, neutron. And so, shit, I can't remember if the proton is at the center or if it's the neutron. I think it's the proton that is in the... I'd have to look at a chemical... I didn't expect to talk about chemistry. I used to fail that class so fucking much that I thought I was dumb. But then I realized that the fucking programming centers called schools are dumb, because why are you judging me on my ability to learn this goofy ass shit? Like, I'm not gonna be doing no chemical shit, you know? Not really. But anyways, in this example, I'm gonna say that. So if you're a chemist out there, or you're somebody who's really good at chemistry, go ahead and leave me a comment below and you correct me. I don't mind feedback. I'm that kind of person. You know, good feedback, bad feedback, I don't care. Feedback is feedback, because I feel that I can always do better. I can always, you know, critique myself, you know? So, hey, it is what it is. But for this example, the neutron or the proton is the center of the atom, and the electron or electrons, as in like the dating pool of men in my, you know, example, are rotating around me and are gravitating to me, coming to me, attracting to me. So anyways, that's just a little tidbit. So, you know, if you're a guy, give it a try. If you're trying to look for a wife, you know, or a girlfriend or whatever, same thing to you ladies. If you're out there looking for a boyfriend or a husband, that's the problem. Don't look, attract. Start becoming, you know, what it is that you want to attract, basically, right? Even though there's a little trickiness to that, because it's like, I'm honest, but yet liars are attracted to me. And it's just like, so I'm guessing that this is a test for me to continue to speak my truth among the lies, because the truth is going to shatter the lies. Anyways, So, I also have this theory as well that, you know, I accept people as they are. I'm going to call you on your bullshit. So I just want you to know, if you are a liar, I want you to be the best liar in the world. Aim to be it. If you're a bum, I want you to be the best bum in the world. If if you're a cheater, go be the best cheater in the world. I accept that you are who you are. And the only person who can change you is you. Now, this leads into my point about success. Success, a lot of people think that, ooh, I want to be successful. They picture themselves in like these grand positions. Oh, I'm going to have a big house, a nice car, this, whatever success is to you, because everybody's lane of success is different. Everybody's dream house is different. Some people might want to live in a cottage in the woods. Some people might want to have a 5-6 bedroom house. Some people want to have a mansion. Some people want to have multiple homes on different continents. Whatever your vision of success is, whatever your dream life is, that's your life. And a lot of people have to understand it's no such thing as a life better than mine, or there's no such thing as a life better than yours. There's a J. Cole song named that, and I love the hell out that song, because just like he said, there's always going to be somebody who has a more handsome man or a more beautiful woman than you, or a newer, nicer car than you, a bigger house than you, newer, better clothes than you, whatever it may be, right? But as long as you are happy with what you have, that is all that matters. When you express gratitude and you're thankful, the universe is going to bless you even more. You know what I'm saying? So every day I always wake up and I write down 3 things that I'm thankful for, and I'm happy with my life. Like, let me give y'all an example of those money affirmations that I was doing, right? So this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, I made, I'm going to estimate like probably about $800, right? Because technically I worked Christmas. I already told y'all I don't even celebrate pagan holidays, but I worked Christmas and then I worked the day after, which was my off day. So I only had one off day, which sucked, but whatever. I'm just on my money grind right now until I can get to where I'm trying to be with my dream life. Everybody has a dream, and let me tell you, a lot of dreams die because people, they get unmotivated. They fall like into depressive states. They somehow get into a state of mind where they feel like their success is not happening because it's not happening as quickly as they would like or as fast as they would like. But let me give you some secrets to manifesting the things in your life, right? So I've been doing these money affirmations for over 30 days. I have an essential oil that I would like rub on my hands. And as I would say it, I would, speak into the universe that, hey, money comes to me in miracle ways. Money magically manifests to me expectedly and unexpectedly, right? And I would say these things for like 21 days or longer, or however long I need to say it until I feel like I don't have to say it anymore, right? So that's why I said 21 days minimum, because you're trying to program your subconscious mind to success and to get into the energy of money, right? So this is what I noticed when I stopped saying the affirmations and I just started going my regular day, day to day. I was at work on Christmas, and I was at one of my stores and I was just sitting talking on the phone, doing my job. And this lady walks up to me and she's like, "Merry Christmas. Thank you for all that you do," and everything like that. And she gave me some money, right? So all I seen was a 1 and a 0, and I thought it was a $10 bill. I'm up there running my mouth on the phone, watching the gas drop at the store or whatever. And So I happened to look, something told me look at the bill again. So I looked at it again. It was $100 bill. I instantly ran around the truck to go see if that lady disappeared. I wanted to see if she disappeared because I wanted to know if she was an angel, right? Because I've had that happen to me where people would talk to me or they would help me out when I needed them to, and then no sooner than I turned my head, at the blink of an eye, they're gone. And I'm like, well, what the hell was that about? So I instantly went to go searching for her. She was in her truck with, I guess, her boyfriend, husband. And I waved at her and I was like, thank you. And she's like, you're welcome. I did not expect to get $100 bill. Now, the day before, which was Christmas Eve, I was just up there again at one of my stores doing my job, walking, and I seen a $10 bill on the ground, and it was wet because it was raining or whatever. So I picked it up, put it in my pocket. Now I didn't came up automatically about like $800 a day as far as holiday pay and all the hours that I worked, Christmas and the day after Christmas, that's Saturday and Sunday. And then, I found this extra money between Friday and Saturday. So when I do the calculations, I literally like made almost $900 in like 2 days, right? So this is what I mean by like, money affirmations. Yes, I had to put in the hard work because faith without works is dead. See, in other words, like this, right? I spoke those affirmations every day for 21 days or longer until I believed it. Until that's all it takes is your belief. Once I believed it, I stopped saying it because there's no need to say it because I believe that I am worthy of money. I believe that I'm getting richer and richer every day. I believe that I am expecting to receive money. But I had no idea that the universe was gonna send this lady to me to give me $100. I had no idea that the universe was gonna allow me to find $10 on the ground. I was like, shoot, if I'm finding money like that, let me find a duffel bag with a couple hundred racks in it. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't, look, I'm gonna tell y'all, if I find a duffel bag with 100 racks in it, that answered my prayer because I also did what Jim Carrey did. Jim Carrey wrote himself a check for $1 million and he put it in his wallet and he kept it in his wallet and he did the work. He, was a comedian and he did the work until he made $1 million. I think it was like a couple years later, but he was able to actually cash that $1 million check, right? Now, my faith at the time wasn't that good. So I said, let me start off with something small. I wrote myself a check for $100,000 because that'll wipe away all my debt, all my student loans, my car loan, furniture loan, bills, you know what I'm saying? $100,000 would take care of everything to where I'm good. Let me tell y'all something. The universe is good. All right. When I say universe, God, a higher power, I don't believe in that Jesus shit or the church. Fuck them. But, I believe in the God in me. You know what I'm saying? I meditate and stuff like that. So anyways, let me tell y'all. So the universe is always working for you. Divine timing, man. Because let me tell you, let me go ahead and put y'all in my business. So, right? So, me and my guy, we temporarily had broke up or whatever. And I was in not a salty ass place, but I was sad. What breakup is gonna be a happy motherfucking breakup, right? It doesn't matter if you're cordial and you're nice. There's no such thing as a nice, sweet breakup, right? You're gonna feel sad. That's a natural feeling to, no longer being with somebody, right? And it's not even just a breakup. It's like, sure, you could have a breakup with like a best friend, a family member, anybody. You know what I'm saying? No breakup is a nice breakup, right? So after that, a lot of the wheel of fortune started turning for me, man. everything started going and playing in my favor, right? Because even though my cousin is a bum, he was here to put things in place for me while he was here until he was no longer needed. And that's just how people work. People come into your life to get you in contact with the people that you need to be in contact with, to do something for you that needs to be done. And then when their job is done, it is time for them to bounce, right? So before my cousin, I bounced him up out my life. His role was to get me to go out to this club, right? So we went out to this club. I got dressed because, I wasn't feeling the best, but I was just like, shoot, out of all these men out here, I'm about to look fine. So I went on ahead and dressed up. I didn't put no makeup on. I just dressed up. That's all I did. I had a couple drinks, had me a good time at the bar, whatever, talked to a couple strangers, whatever. I met this guy. And I met him. He's an engineer. And I told him straight up, like, look, I ain't looking for nothing. I'm just here for a good time. That's it, right? So the universe put that, the universe lined everything up. He lined up because the universe knew that me and my guy breaking up was going to push me to kind of be sad. And to get out of sadness, I was going to probably want to go out. So my cousin pushed me to go out. I went out. Once I went out, I met said guy or engineer. We still chit chat and talk, network or whatever, but he got me, he gave me a resource that I used to, get my rent paid, right? Now, I didn't think that I would qualify because, with me being a truck driver and, making X amount of money, they're not going to give it to me, but he told me, he was like, my rent is $3,000. They pay my rent and my utilities. I said, what? And you're an engineer making X amount of money? What? Oh, shoot. If they gonna do it for you, they gotta do it for me. So I used the resource. Man, when I tell you that they paid my rent for January and February, I don't have to come out my pocket. So that means that rent money that I would have been paying, it would have took probably maybe 2 or 3 of my checks because, my rent at this apartment is higher than it was at my last apartment. But this is also how the universe works. I was in a position, I was like, I can't afford to move to that apartment. I don't make that much and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that if I can make my rent money in a week, because, as a truck driver, I get paid every week. So I was like, I want one of my checks to be able to cover rent and I can have the rest of my checks to myself. Because look, baby, I'm not about to get my car repossessed. You know what I'm saying? I need my transportation. So anyways, that got taken care of. I was just like, the universe, the wheel of fortune is turning, baby. It's turning in my favor. Oh, it is turning in my favor. When things are going bad in your life, or it seems like things are going bad, just understand that little bad thing is leading to something good. Because I haven't looked back at any of that shit. I didn't look back and be like, oh, I wish my cousin never came to live with me and this and that. He had his job. His job was to get me in contact with said engineer, and said engineer's job was to get me that resource that I needed to, get my rent paid and to get assistance because I truly, really needed it. Like, a lot of people wouldn't know that I hit rock bottom. I hit rock bottom because I literally drained my entire savings a second time this year. I literally, like, when I tell you my bank account was 0.00 in my checking and my savings, I didn't have anything. I had to sit here and pay, I had to pay movers to move me from my other apartment to this apartment. I had to pay a deposit on this apartment. I had to pay all of this stuff, which I'm going to estimate probably I think was like $3,000, because I didn't expect them to make me pay my first month's rent and deposit and all this extra shit on top of paying, movers, right? So my account is sitting on $0.00. And I'm like, God, what is going on? How am I going to do this? How? Like, my cousin is stressing me out because this nigga ain't trying to help me move. What am I going to do? I have no money because I wasn't working. I applied my current job. I did my interview, I did my drug test, all that stuff, but I was still waiting. Oh, and then I was stressed out because they got me pushed back because they did a hair follicle test or whatever, and I had to go redo it. And because I had to go redo it, that delayed me starting like by a week. And I'm like, it's getting closer and closer for me to be moving, my deadline to be moving out of that apartment into this apartment. Oh my God, what am I going to do? So you know what I told myself, y'all? I said, it's almost like my soul was speaking to me. Like, do you believe all this stuff about you're just a spiritual being having a human experience? I'm like, yeah, I believe that. Well, if you believe that, then go to sleep and don't worry about nothing. I got this handled. What you mean go to sleep? You know what? I am tired. I'm about to take my ass to sleep. Fuck them bills. You know, because I'm not going to lie. I would be asleep and then I'd wake up and instantly money problems was on my mind. And I would have to tell myself, fuck them bills. A way will be made. Fuck them bills. A way will be made. I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. Fuck these bills. Fuck these bills. Fuck these bills. Fuck these bills. Until I had a whole motherfucking attitude of fuck them bills, you know? I was stressing. And then when I actually believed in fuck them bills, y'all won't believe what happened. So I got in contact with a bunch of family on my daddy's side. My dead grandma on my daddy's side had some money saved for me. That money was the very money that I needed to move from my other apartment to this apartment. It was the exact amount that I needed. I mean, I was kind of upset because I was like, damn, like the movers took all of that money, like the deposit, everything that I needed that money for got covered. I was back to $0.00. I said, well, damn. But that's the power of the universe, though. That is the power of divine forces working for you. They never, the universe never promised to, just give me money. But it covered what I needed covered. You know, where I was up there stressing, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. A way was made. Yeah, I was back to $0.00, but everything got taken care of. Now, this is just my testimony about divine powers always working for me because I do right, you know? Divine forces are always on my side, always in my favor. I mean, that's probably why I'm up. It is 6:46 and I'm up here making YouTube channels this early in the goddamn morning. But somebody out here needed to hear this. Somebody out here had to hear this. That's why this video is being made. I don't know who you are, but all I'm saying is divine forces are always working for you when you do right. When you have a pure heart, when your intentions are good to other people, you have no malice, no, you know what I'm saying? Your heart is pure. Things are gonna work out for you. Don't worry about the how. Just know it's gonna happen. Because I didn't know that my dead grandmother was gonna have saved up money for me. I don't even know that. I never got to know the lady. And she had money for me? Thank you, dead granny. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, granny. You know what I'm saying? When I pay homage to my ancestors, I'm gonna make sure to feed your ass some bananas. And whatever the ancestors, be eating on or whatever. I never understood. I don't know. I am a curious person. So all this stuff about, make an altar and put food out to feed your ancestors, I'm going to give it a try. Because I'm just wondering what will happen when I do, right? Because I don't even fuck with church. I'm not Christian. I'm not religious. I ain't none of that shit. But if you are, I respect it. Understand that. You know what I'm saying? This is my channel. This is my life. This is my views, my this, my that. You ain't got to watch this if you offended. Gone. Gone. You know what I'm saying? Profanity will be spoken on here. It's not like I try to. That's just how I talk. You know? Cursing is, speaking ill intent on someone or towards someone. You can speak it. You can have it in your heart. You know what I'm saying? That to me is cursing. So, anyways, success is yours as long as you are willing to do the work. As long as you have the belief, it's going to happen. Belief and faith are interchangeable words. As long as you believe, because again, you're magnetism. So whatever you believe in is going to be the case. So believe that you are wealthy. Believe that everything is taken care of, and it shall be so. Because see, when that lady gave me $100, I actually had $110 cash. I never carry cash on me, but I had $110. And when I went to one of my stores, there was this Latino guy outside the store. He was homeless. And he was like, "Excuse me, ma'am, I hate to ask, but do you have some change?" I was like, "No, I don't have any change on me." I didn't, because I left my money in my wallet, which was in the truck. So when I went back to the truck, I went and got that $10 bill that I found, because that lady blessed me with $100. Let me bless him with 10. There's no need for me to be greedy. There's no need for me to be like, ew, a bum. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, my cousin, that's a bum. But that guy, I don't know his situation as to how he ended up, homeless or whatever the case may be. I know what it's like to be homeless. So I understand. I never had to sleep outside. I never had to beg people for money. I did, however, have instability, going from friend to friends and from relative to relatives, no stable place of my own, and my mom lost our house, you know what I'm saying? So yes, I was homeless. And there was times that I did have to sleep in my car. I remember those struggles. So when I see other people going through them, I've been there. So there's no need for me to judge you, and I've been there. So I'm more likely to help you because I've been there, But am I going back? Hell no. So all I'm saying is, if you're struggling, just understand, success is coming. It's coming. Just keep going. Keep going. Success is coming, because now I got money in my bank account. Now, what I'm saying, I moved into my new apartment. Everything is straight. Everything is straight. So all I'm saying is, things may not be 100% perfect to your liking or to how you want, but as long as you're in a better situation than what you were in, that's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? That guy had it worse than me. He's unsure where his next meal is going to come from. I know I can go in my refrigerator and warm up some food in the microwave or the oven, or I got the luxury of going to one of these restaurants to go get something to eat, So trust me, when you on my channel and you hear me like, "Oh, you bitch ass and you motherfucker and all this," trust me. Yes, I am judging, but also at the same time, there are certain types of people I will not judge. I will help, So there's a scale. There's a fuck you scale, and then there's a I've been there, I see you, I shall help you. But my thing is this too. If you are not willing to help yourself, why would you expect others to help you? You have to be willing to help yourself for others to help you. That's all I'm going to say. But this is just another video about success and affirmations, because a lot of people have this thought in their mind that, "Oh, I'm going to be successful and this and that." Look, let me be honest with you. On the road to success, it's going to get lonely. It's going to get lonely because the people that are closest to you and around you are going to be the most hateful, the most jealous. You know, take their jealousy as a compliment because they wish they were you. They wish that they could be in your shoes. My cousin, that jealous ass bum, he wish he had the strength I have. And see, the problem is he can't even see the strength in himself. You know, I'm pretty sure he could see the potential in me that I couldn't see in myself, but I could see things in him that he don't see in himself. So he would rather waste his potential drinking and smoking it away. But hey, Jesus ain't coming to save nobody. You got to save your damn self. So anyways, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm out until the next video.